Hey everybody, it's John here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in the ABC Murders, doing part 4 of the Eagle's Eye Guide and grabbing some more observations. This is going to be the second half of Chapter 3 when we head back to the mansion to talk to the old lady. What you want to do is you want to make your way to her bedroom. She's going to have some convulsions because she's like super sick or something. But make sure you observe her, grab her face and her trembling hands. So trembling, as you can see here. Someone needs to make sure she doesn't tremble out of her chair. But get the painkillers on the dresser right there, and you should be good. Head downstairs to go to the lion trophy thing to get the key to the medicine cabinet. Make sure you go to the plate thing, so make sure you observe the plate and it should pop open. Grab the key and then observe the plate one more time to grab that clue, which may or may not be used for a later puzzle. But once you get back upstairs, you can't observe any clues until she gets her medicine, so make sure you go to the dresser and then you want to make sure you open up the jewelry box, or the medicine box rather, with the skeleton key. So use that. Open up the box, grab the morphine, and then get to injecting away. So once she has her medicine, she will talk to you and fall asleep. Once she falls asleep, you have free access of the room. Go back to the dresser thing and grab the comb right there. This is the puzzle where you have to get all the combs for the music box. Grab the comb on the floor to have 2, and then head into this corner right here. Look inside this nightstand to grab the 3rd comb, which will also be an observation. So make sure you grab that and you should be good. You can also look on the dresser in the back of the room to grab some more observations. A bunch of photos here, as well as the music box you are going to need. So grab the 3 photos of the lady in her youth, and then once that's done, make sure you grab the music box to finish up the puzzle here. So grab the music box and then solve that. Once you head downstairs, you are going to have to open the trunk. Very complicated puzzle. Have fun solving that. But once that's open, head to the front door, and then you want to look at the rat poison. So observe that, as well as the book here. And the book is going to be one of the 7 black dragons you need for the black dragon achievements. So make sure you definitely read this, because you'll get another achievement for that. Alright, you're going to head into the study, which is the room in the back of the staircase. You're going to have another puzzle to open up this drawer right here. There's going to be 3 books in here that you need to observe. So observe the 2 books on the left and right, and then you want to observe the hat and knife thing on the bottom. It's basically like some adventurer gear. It's what Indiana Jones keeps in his closet. But make sure you read all the guides. You can see the owner of the house's weird obsession for China, so take note of that and look at the adventurer gear. And then you want to look at the middle book, and this one you actually have to read the inside to get the observation, so make sure you turn it around and read this. Alright, once you have that, you can head across the room and then go behind the desk. You will see some trophies here. Make sure you observe each of them, which will be a solution to a puzzle coming up. So look at the antelope thing. It's going to be right here. So which one? You want to read the nameplate, and then look at the bear, which is going to be on the right side. So get those 2 to get the animals. You just have to look at their nameplates. Pay attention to their paw prints, because that will come in handy coming up pretty soon. But once that's done, just investigate the shelf right here, which will lead you to an observation. And you want to grab the tennis racket in the shelf. You want to get the 2 rifles on the wall, as well as the 2 trophies again. So grab all of those, and you should be good on this observation. Alright, now we are going to have another puzzle where you have to do the map puzzle, which is super annoying, but I'll give you a hint. Use the paw prints on all 3 of the trophies we found. But once you open this up, there's going to be some money in here, as well as a bunch of weird documents and like some school reports, because, you know, a dude who's like in their 50s still keeps their report cards for whatever reason. Which is very, very, very bizarre. But make sure you read all of those. And the report cards are from 1912, so maybe that dude was in Bioshock Infinite. Who knows? Maybe got some cross references right there. But anyways, once you're done with this part, you want to head into the lounge. This is from the first day, but we're heading back here. So we have to re-get some clues. So go back to the shelf with the dragon and Chinese cardinal direction puzzles, and make sure you look at the knives again, and this time there will be a book in here, so make sure you read the book. You gotta do the same thing where you gotta flip it around until you can read the thing, so make sure you figure that out, because this one's going to be important to the story, and we'll link some of the chapters together, which is going to be a big point later on. But no spoilers once again. Alright, make sure you read the letter to get your observation completed. So read that, make sure you flip it around, read the letter, same letter as last time. Nothing new, but they make you re-get it for whatever reason. Alright, once that's done, we are going to head over here, and then you have this shelf, which is locked. We'll get back to it. So head to the front of the room. And this time we are going to head over here. You're going to have some glass cabinets here. Make sure you look on the one on the right. You want to go to the thing that looks like a spoon. It's like a soup spoon, but it's actually a compass. So make sure you look at that. You want to have it pointed in some awkward direction like this, and you should get the commentary on that. Then we're going to go to the dinner table to look at this thing. Look at the thing that looks like a grocery list. I'm pretty sure it's like another letter. And right now you should have searched every single area in the mansion, which should give you the telescope achievement, which is to fully search out the mansion. So you get that obviously as part of all the observations, because in order to make all the observations you have to fully search the mansion. And then we're going to look at the dragon. This should be the 7th and final dragon, so you should get the black dragon achievement right here. Make sure you flip it around and read the inscription. And finally, we are going to look at the dagger. So flip that around, you should get some commentary. Once you're done with that, we are going to look at this glass display right here. You got a commentary right there. And then look at the Chinese map. So you get a map of China, I believe. You just want to read the facsimile at the bottom. And then we're going to finally go to that shelf that was locked. You can actually open it with the skeleton key that we got from the lion trophy. Open it up to find the medical records, which may or may not be important to the story. If you've been paying attention at all, make sure you read those two. And there's going to be one on the left and one on the right. Make sure you get both of them, and then we can move on. Alright, you want to exit out of the mansion's door, which is going to be to the left. This should take you out to the garden right here. First thing you want to do is you want to follow the walkway instead of going downstairs, and you want to look at this flower pot right here. This is part of the Cesium-133 crystal achievement, where you have to straighten out this flower pot. Make sure you investigate this. You first want to investigate the rat right here, who is dead, and then you want to investigate the flower bed, which should push it back into shape right here, which will get you the Cesium-133 crystal achievement. Once it's symmetrical again, make sure you investigate it one more time to get your 3rd observation, and then you can leave. Now what you want to do is you want to head to the corner of the garden. You'll see kind of like a wheelbarrow here with some stuff in it. What you want to do is you want to investigate that stuff. This is actually the last part of the mansion, and doing this will cue the end of the scene. So make sure you investigate that, and that should let the telephone ring. What you want to do instead is you want to leave the mansion by walking to the right, and there's a very missable observation out here. You want to observe this epitaph right here. It's basically like a cross. So go here and then read the inscription and then head back to the mansion. Before answering the telephone, what you want to do is you want to go back to the lion statue, or the trophy rather, and then you want to put the key back. So examine the nameplate, and then you want to interact with the key, and that should pop it back, and then close the thing. And now you can finally answer the telephone, which should put an end of this chapter, and you'll wrap up the chapter heading back to your apartment to talk to the dude from chapter 2. He's going to come to visit you, and he's going to be all worried and stuff. Before you sit down to talk to him, make sure you investigate him as well. Make sure you look at his eyes as well as his crumpled clothing and see his unshavenness. So crumpled clothes, dark eyes, and the unshavenness. This is going to be it for part 3. We're going to come back for part 5, where we'll cover chapter 4. And that's it for this part. Don't forget to check back soon for more.